everybody, it's me, Kismet. We're ready to play some games with the crew tonight. Oh man, I've been running from place to place to place, doing a whole lot of stuff. I've been doing a lot of stuff with my kids. Of course, lots of cool stuff coming out this week. Of course, we've got Avengers in-game, no spoilers. My mods will insta-ban you from any spoilers from in-game, as well as basically we got Game of Thrones coming up this weekend as well. I would have loved to go to the premiere. Back in the day when I was younger, I probably would have went to the premiere of that, but instead I went to the premiere of my daughter playing her cello at the orchestra instead, because that's way more important to me than that movie, though that movie would probably be pretty good. I'll wait for a few days for everybody else to go to it, so it's not completely packed, and I'll probably take my kids and my wife. We'll have a good time. Maybe this weekend we'll try to sneak it in. A lot of places were sold out, which is pretty awesome, pretty amazing. You got like a commemorative coin and all sorts of cool stuff. But I'm just not that kind of hardcore fan of that kind of stuff anymore, where I'll sit and wait for 4 hours outside or camp out the night before to get an iPhone or whatever. I just don't care that much. I don't care that much. I enjoy that kind of stuff, but you know what? I'm perfectly good letting everybody else sit in line and be super fans while I just come in and be a fan, right? There's like super fans who will sit there and wait and wait and wait. And then there's like me, who would rather be home streaming or having fun with my wife and kids, and then come back and then go do the movie later. That's the kind of thing I like to do. But I'm actually really excited about, of course, this Sunday, Game of Thrones, man. That's going to be an epic episode. Of course, episode 3 of 6. Well, ain't got that many left. So some stuff is going to happen. I have a feeling lots of people are going to die. So I'm probably going to be delayed on that day, as I'm going to be until Game of Thrones is over. Also think I'm pushing my time back a little bit further as well. We might start at 1 o'clock. Just a little bit, trying to push it back a little bit. Maybe even try to do some bonus streams a bit earlier in the morning on Mondays and Fridays. Next month, we'll see how it goes, because, you know, everything's always up in the air with me, because I've always got this stuff I do with my kids. Like today, I basically woke up, went and picked up my kids, my various different kids, and I shuffled them all over the place all day long, and then I went to the concert. Then it was 7:30, 8 o'clock, got the kids into bed by 9, and then I slept for a couple hours, and here I am. So basically, you know, I have a very busy day. My day's always filled up with something. I try to fit in time also for the stream and other fun stuff like that. So we're going to play some 76 today. I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat first. We got my epic mods backing me up today. We're going to be playing on PS4 for a little bit, then on Xbox. Then we're going to play, of course, we're going to be on, what you call it? The other one, the thing and the stuff. We're going to be on Astroneer after that. No sponsored event tonight. Though I am going to be doing a bunch of fun stuff with various different games coming up as well in May. A lot of fun stuff. So we got Chewy and Nishki helping out here at the top of the stream. Did I see Chewy? I didn't see Chewy yet in here, but I did see Nishki in there. Show her some love. Also part of my stream team. Go show her some love on her channel as well. I see Blair and Fire hanging out in there, as well as later on Gwen and Crazy going to come in and back me up, as well as Wrath of Wall, who I actually already saw in the chat, along with Nishki and Jessamy, also hanging out in my mod chat. Make sure to show them lots of love in the chat. Make their job super easy by following those chat rules, of course. And, of course, if you want to help the stream, I see you guys are already out there crushing those retweets. Fantastic job, everybody. Go out there, follow that retweet. It's in the chat here somewhere, up here, I think. Follow that link, retweet out. Of course, it earns everybody kiss caps in the stream. Of course, you know, keep going, gather as many as you can. And, of course, you'll be giving away epic stuff here in the stream. So watch for that coming up very, very soon. Coordinate a lot of that stuff with other devs, who almost gave it away, with other devs and manufacturers and sponsors of the stream. So don't want to give it away, because I think it's pretty epic, and I can't wait to share that with you when I can. Let's say hello to everybody else here in the stream. Again, I said Blair and Fire already in the stream, showing that love, getting that hype going. Always like to see that. Mr. McLeod coming in. I forgot about console day. Squishy low-level kids. It is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So we're only going to play for a few hours in console on PS4 and on Xbox. We don't have a lot of people on those. I'll just, you know, shorten the time, and we'll go and we'll move on to something else. Maybe we'll have a little bit of time also for some PC time. So we're basically going to play on all the consoles other than Switch, and then switch over to some Astroneer. Really want to get those planets powered up. Really want to get them powered up and get it rocking. Big time. Let's see. Who else we got? Jazz Sands also in the chat. Another one of my epic mods. Show him some love in the chat. Nana Puddin going right into lurk mode. Hey, you rock that lurking mode. El Fuzzy Nuts coming in saying, hey, Kismet. Yeet. What's up? What's up? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Now, of course, you want to join me. My name is Kismet. And then on PS4, it's Kismet B like Bravo, P like Papa, because someone took my name, which sucks. But such is the way it goes. I say we play some games. Let's go. All right, here we are, everybody. By the way, thanks to everybody who did those follows while I was offline. Appreciate that. Mative, actually, no, I'm going to replay them right here. Bam, and then also Carefree Path of Dreams. That is a serious name right there. Let's go. Bam. There it is. Dropping the Dragon Hammer while I was offline. Appreciate that big time. Let's see. Anybody else throw some hosts in here? Let's see. Jessamy coming in with a host. For some reason, it doesn't show up in my activity feed. I've contacted them before about it. I think they're working on it over there. I don't know what they're doing. I got too much other stuff to do. So I'm going to play this for about an hour or so. Just try to catch up. Now, of course, the same stuff here on Xbox has been updated. Basically, you got different armor set up. You got a whole bunch of stuff. You got balances coming through, improved repair kits and all of that. I'm still not a fan of putting that into the thing. Of course, here's the nuclear silo right here. And of course, we've got this cool thing, which the imposter Assaultron apparently looks like the looks like a sheep's head on there or something. I don't know. Sheep squatch or something. I don't know. But we'll back out of there. And let's go ahead and see if we can get some free stuff. I like getting free stuff. So we'll go here under featured. And there was a free poster. There we go. Bam. There we go. I get all the free stuff. I got 630 here on PS4. I do not play on the PS4 all that much. Pretty much play just for with the crew here, with the community. So if you want to join me again, Kismet BP on the PS4. Now, I only do voice chat through Discord. I do not do it in-game for obvious reasons, because people are a-holes sometimes in-game. They're obscene or do homophobic or racial slurs. So I don't even bother, because you know that's just a dumpster fire in-game. So I try to keep that off, so I keep my stream PG-13 here. Sup, Nishk, says El Fuzzy Nuts. Plan to, won't be in Discord, though. There you go. Allison Wonderland coming in saying, hey, everybody said hello to Allison in the chat. I finally have one of the different colored asylum dresses. Oh, look at you go. Look at you go. So loading in, of course, here's my crew right here, having a good time. Sometimes I lone wander it. Sometimes I'm running with the crew. Depends on if they want to join me or not. Now, you can go onto my Discord, discord.gg/Kismet. My mods will throw it in the chat for you. You go ahead and click that, and you can go in there and basically be part of our Wasteland Tycoons. Go in the lurker chat, say, Kismet, I'd like to be part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Give you access to the voice part of the server. You're welcome to come hang out with me while we're playing. There's different channels, of course, for PC, Xbox, and PS4. First thing it looks like I need to do is work on my water over there. I can see that already. Oh, hold on a second. I need to reset my bitty cup over there. I was wondering. I was trying to remember what I was trying to do today. Been so busy lately. Crazy busy. Just running from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. Let's reset all that stuff. And we're going to go ahead and reset. Look at them all going along there. Look at them all going along. Usually I reset those so you guys can have some fun filling up the bitty cup. I really like going in and dropping a whole bunch in there and then dropping the big bada boom on it. That's always fun. Always fun. All right. Let's see. I always have to kind of get back into it, right? Because you're using the controller versus the keyboard. So here's my little spot here in the wasteland right by the airport. I find this a really great spot to start. I'll go ahead and close that up a little bit. Oh, let's turn my game sounds back up again. All right. So, of course, one of the first things that we want to do is go in and work on our Pip-Boy here. A second, I can find out which one's the Pip-Boy. Pressing all the buttons is circle. Circle is the Pip-Boy. We want to go in and we want to get some agua. Let's see. We got some purified water. What do we got? we've got a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Whole lot of nothing. All right, we got a little boiled water there where we can use. We've got right over here. I know we saw some dirty water in there, so let's go ahead and get that going. Right here, we'll go ahead and make some drinks. We'll go ahead and make some boiled water. And that should hold us over for a minute while we go ahead and get our other stuff going. Now, one of the things about this game is you do have to collect a good amount of resources. And obviously, very much like survival mode in Fallout 4. Oh, there's the biddies! Jessica coming in, dropping those biddies, getting that cup going. Basically, you have to, of course, collect a lot of resources to keep your stuff going. Otherwise, you'll run into lots of trouble. So let's go ahead and just fire up a diluted radaway here. There we go. And, of course, you guys can see it now because I'm just a little bit above there. By the way, new website domain, Kismet.gg. Feel free to check that out. Got all my stuff up there. Common questions that I get all the time. There's some razor grain right there. Really looks like we need some agua. Some water. I feel like I should move this to my normal spot. We've got a thing out here that we can use. Water pumps. Let's go ahead and collect. Wow, that's really delayed. That is super delayed. Okay, how many of those did I just get? 6, alright. Whatever's got to be done. Alright, we've also got a whole bunch of stuff out here that we're doing here. We've got a little bit of mute fruits. We got a bit of corn going. Of course, this is for adhesive here. I find you need a lot of adhesive, a lot of lead. Everything else you pretty much have in abundance. But lead and all of that stuff. Also, potatoes is useful, but I don't have any potatoes right now. A lot of this stuff is already overburdened. I've been in the game for 2 seconds. I've already already overburdened. Now, there's also a really cool little farm right here. Great place to start. Get your little starter base going. And I'm going to see if anybody's in the game. If you are in the game, feel free to jump on to Discord so I can see you in the chat there. I'm going to get started here a little bit just by getting it going. You're also welcome to send me a friend invite so I know you're out there. I guess I could check friends over here on the right-hand side. Let's go in there and let's see. R1 Social. Anybody on? Just Jazz Sands on right now. Feel free to send me a friend invite whenever you're ready there, Jazz Sands. We'll go out in the wasteland and get into some trouble. If there's something specific that you need help with or you want to do, I do prefer when I'm running with peeps here on the stream that just to run around and help people out who are low level, who might need a help on a quest or just want somebody to run with, do some farming of stuff. I am fairly low level on this. Let's see, I am level... I don't even know. 12. There we go. Level 12 currently here on Xbox. Again, I wish I had more time to play, but I only have a limited amount of time to play, and I play a lot of various games. So it does happen that I will run out of time. But we'll get as much done as we can. I think I picked up a potato here, so let's go ahead and repair that one. Let's go ahead and get some more of this. There we go. And we've got our kill box up there. Yeah, I feel like I want to move from here today and build some more stuff. I really like the fact that you can build a lot more stuff in this game. They did up the camp area a lot, so you can go in and do a lot of that. There we go. How are we looking? We're overburdened still. Okay. Let's go over here. Most likely I'm overburdened because I have lots of weapons or something on me. Oh, I didn't decline nothing. What are you talking about? I didn't decline nothing. I might have hit the button right at the same time. Alright, let's... Huh. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it was blocking people. I couldn't invite people last time. Why can't I invite him? There we go. Invite to team. There we go. Alright, awesome. Most of the time what it is either you have tons of junk, which is what I've got right now. Bam. And you can see I'm overburdened, but also it's all this stuff. Now, one of the things they did add, which I really, really love, is the ability to rename stuff. So not only did they add the ability to rename stuff, they add the ability to rename stuff in the Pip-Boy, which is super, super awesome. They didn't even have that in Fallout 70, Fallout 4. They have it here as Fallout 76. All right, let's favorite this right one. There we go. All right, I want to favor all the stuff we want to keep. Summer special. Yeah, let's save that one too. Again, we can go in and we can inspect repair there with the R3, which is actually this one here. We press that down. And then we'll give us an option to rename right here, which is the center button, this big button, which I really love this button on the PS4. It's like a touch screen button, so we'll press that to rename. And literally all we're going to do is back it up with left one here. And we're just going to add a Z. Now, the reason why we add a Z is so that we have... let's put a space in there. Is so that we have it at the bottom of the list. So it's not being mixed in with all of our other stuff. It really helps a lot. Let's see. R2. Bam. Done. There we go. And now you can see it's renamed. We back up. Now you can see it is dropped down here with the rest of my items. We're going to do the same thing here with our current stuff. We got a left arm. We got a left leg here. This is a 5'11". We even got a left leg on. We do. See, now here's one of the problems that I find in the game. See how you've got a left leg down here. You've got a left leg way up here. It's kind of hard to compare those items. You have to kind of basically go along and say, okay, this is a left leg. It's a 5'11". And it's damage and resist when you are mutated, which I'm probably not going to use. 5'11". And then I got to go look for my other left leg right here. That's a 11'2". I'll probably stay with that one. But it kind of sucks if you have a whole bunch of them. You're trying to get it going. You'll join on Xbox, you have Fuzzy Nuts. Cool. Cool. We're going to play for about an hour in here. Then we'll switch over. So, again, it's not like it puts all the left legs together and all the right legs together, which is what it should do. You should have a sort option for that, right? By type, right? So it'll put all the left legs. Now, if I go to sort over here on the right, you can see it's L3 right here. So if I go to sort, oh, or not. It's not L3. It is L3. Sort. Huh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Something weird there. Oh, L3. I'm doing right 3. Okay, brain, wake up. There we go. Okay, so we can sort it by damage. We can sort it by value. And we can sort it by weight. And so on. So you can basically do those 3 things. And what it should sort it by is type, where all the left legs go together. All the right legs go together. And so on. Now, there's actually a mod in Fallout 4 that allows you to do that, which I absolutely love. Pretty awesome. Go ahead, going into lurky lurk mode. There we go. Let's see. I think invite alerts should stay up unless you manually send them away. I think the same thing. Hey, there we go. What's up? Looking good. Looking good. So we're going to go in and we're going to go ahead and rename a bunch of this stuff so it's in there. Now, one of the cool things you can do since it's in the Pip-Boy itself is you can actually go in and rename stuff that normally you cannot rename, like sunglasses and things like that. So that's going to be super useful. I'm going to learn how to operate this thing again. Let's see. And then doing finger puppets at me. I can't see it though because I'm busy. R2 done. There we go. Okay, so we got to get that done. Survey outfit. I have a survey outfit and a jumpsuit. Why does that not seem right? So I've got a survey outfit on and my Fallout 76 jumpsuit. Or my Vault 76 jumpsuit. That doesn't seem right. I'm going to get rid of that. Alright, so again, right, rename. Okay, now I'm just going to take most of this out. Let's see. I'm going to delete, which is square. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to rename this. Z space. And then this, and then dash. You're going to see a very common thing here. Now, on console, it's a little bit more annoying, obviously, because left 2, boop. It's a bit more annoying because you have to do it with the thing, right? You can't just, you know, type it in on the keyboard. So it does take a bit longer. Now, one of the things I do like to do is I just go straight to leg. Now, you can't have it try to help you. You know, you see the it's kind of pre-typing what you're doing there. Leg, and then dash, and then space, and then we're going to go back the other way, and then, and I like to do a capital here. So L2 is a capital, and that's going to be left. And see, this is a lot more time consuming doing it this way than just typing it on the keyboard, but whatever. Now, also, we can go ahead and say, okay, this is going to be the leg. It's going to be the left version of the leg. And then we're going to go in, and we're going to go ahead and put in what type it is. And I'll just type in metal. Now, I get to a point on console where I just stop capitalizing stuff because it just takes an extra step. And then, bam, there we go. So we got leg, left, metal. Now, that's how I think it should be done. The reason why is, see, there's my left leg there. Now we're going to do the right leg. Same thing. We're going to go ahead and click on... Oops. Pressed view by mistake. There we go. We're going to click on this one. Rename. We're going to delete everything out. We're going to try to speed up a little bit here. Oh. Clear name. Rename. Square. And same thing. All right. So again, we'll try to speed up. Space. This. That. Now, I really would like to get a keyboard, keyboard for the Xbox, because I saw there's a keyboard and mouse for that. That'd be pretty awesome. I'm not a big fan when it comes to doing this right here. Now, I can also go like this. There's like a touch thing on here where you can just move around like that, which I think is super cool as well. So maybe we'll try a little bit of that like this, and then the space. And then this one over here, and then capital, and then right, space, so that's a little bit better. And then again here with the dash, and then space, and back into here. And then this is going to be leather, so... Yeah, see, that's a bit easier. That does make it easier. Now, I could have also just clicked that right there, which also helps. Done, alright. And so we're just going to go through those real quick. Might as well get them done while we're at it. Then we're going to get into some trouble. So, right, and middle, and clear it all. And same thing. All right, Z, space, the thing, the dash, the space, the thing. This is arm, so... Oh, arm, space... Alright, so arm, this is right arm. Space, and this is leather as well. So let's see if we can get it going. Oh, it got it by the very first letter this time. It kind of figured out we did it last time. Done. Easy mode. Alright, back. So again, we did, now you can see, look, how the legs are together. See, that's much easier, right? Very visually easy to see. Leg, arm. These are glasses, that's a jumpsuit, and so on. And then this is a chess piece, same thing. We're going to go ahead and rename this, like so. Delete this out. Again, the reason why I put the Z on it is so that it goes to the bottom of the list, because you can't sort it by type, which I think would be way, way easier. This is going to be chest. Again, on PC, this is way easier because you can go in and rename a whole bunch of stuff in a row. If I was going to go in and rename everything so I could have it by type, it would just take too long on console because you would just sit here and have to type everything out. And by the time you did all of that and compared it all, you would just find that some of that stuff would be obsolete by that time. There we go, Z chest metal. And then our left arm here. Again, boop. And we're going to get this down by the time we're done here. Get this down. Z, space. Again, this is a live game, so while I'm doing this, there's no pause on this game. So you can get ganked while you're sitting here just renaming your stuff. Arm, space. dash. You guys get the idea. You get the idea here. It's always good to take a moment to organize your stuff, because it just makes your life a lot easier. Look at that. It's all at the bottom now. Much nicer, much nicer. All right, we got a couple more things here to do. What did I do there? I dropped it. Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Take... Oh, I got my fashionable glasses on right now. Okay. Oh, I already got the fashionable glasses. Okay, cool. Now I can go through and say, okay, this is a right leg. It's a 2-4. This is a 2-4. Sunglasses, right arm's a 5-2, 5-2. Raider stuff. Everything I got is better. Okay. Everything I've got is better, but I also want to put on my Trilby hat from my Wasteland Tycoon bro here. And then we'll go ahead and do this. I find that the hats actually, they don't have any value, right? They don't give you any thing. Like if you get a combat helmet, it wasn't giving you any thing the last time I checked. I haven't looked at one in a while. But it doesn't give you any armor protection, even with a combat helmet like you would get in Fallout 4, which I find very weird. All right, we got the Trilby hat going on. Now, all the rest of this stuff, obviously a lot easier to micromanage. So if I go over here and I say, okay, now I want to scrap my stuff, I go over to my weapons. Currently nothing to scrap. Over here, apparel. Okay, all the stuff that I either want to sell or scrap is now at the top. And I can go ahead and just scrap the heck out of all this stuff. And then you can see also my weight going down over here. Very nice. And let's see, any aid stuff, anything else. We got some beer bottles that haven't been scrapped. Get those going. All right, and one of the things you'll find is very stealthy. My door closed, brah. Is that store all junk? Here we go. Is that you'll just have a ton of stuff. You have to do a lot of this, which is micromanaging your stuff a lot. There's a left leg there that I can't scrap, so we'll sell that to the vendor. We've got tons of stuff in here. I could probably keep some of this stuff. Let's see. Let's just go ahead. Let's not micromanage this all night long. Let's just go ahead and put all this stuff over here for now. And we'll deal with it another day. Keep that. Take out the diluted ones. Let's go ahead and favorite that one later. Alright, and they also did increase the amount of stuff you can have in storage. Currently I have 256 out of 800, which is, actually 800 is much better than it was. I mean, it's still not as much as you normally would have, which is a lot. Let's get all this stuff off of this as well. Not that, and keep our bobby pins. All this other random stuff. There's some plans there, so we'll keep that. That will drop. More plans there. Junk, mods, ammo. Okay, what else we got? What are we using for ammo? Huh. Where did my... did I just accidentally scrap my 76 thing? I think I just accidentally scrapped my 76 armor. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. That's exactly what I did. So I went too fast. So I went too fast and went boop, 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 boop. And I just accidentally got it going. Dr. Pepper time? No, actually, I'm drinking water today. I'm trying to go easy on that Dr. Pepper. Trying to go easy. There we go. Welcome, by the way. Yeah, I know. Well, it's not coffee. I don't drink coffee. I never have. I love the smell of coffee, but the taste of coffee is disgusting. It's like bean soup, which is basically what it is. You're just running hot water over beans. But enjoy if that's your thing. I don't really like it. But yeah, I just accidentally got rid of my 76 suit. All right, that's okay. We'll run around our tidy whities here for a second, and we'll go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and use our map. Where's our map here? Now this is a good place to start here, but I really have my favorite spot right now is down here by the water, because right here by the railroad station. Now, there's another railroad station over here we've already been to, the Sutton Station, so let's go ahead and jump over there. We'll go sell some stuff, as well as we'll go ahead and get some loot. I'm kind of bummed, though. I lost my 76 outfit. That's a huge bummer. That's a huge bummer. But such is the way it goes. We'll be forced to use something else in the wasteland today. Ooh, that chat is very, very small. There we go. There we go. All right. Jazz Sands there. Let me know in the chat if there's anything that you would like to do. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Ouch, that's me. Bummer. Bummer. Okay, let's go. Let's get to the vendor. And I find this a huge part of your gameplay is just running and selling and running and selling and collecting and selling, which is pretty much what you do in most Fallouts. But I find that you spend a lot more time. I find you spend a lot more time in other games actually playing the game as opposed to micromanaging your stuff, which is what I find I do a lot here in 76. I mean, I love loot. I'm a big loot fan. Let's see if we can find something that we can just wear temporarily. Sack hood with hoses. Nope, we have no cosmetic item, are there? Bummer. So let's go ahead and see if we've got some junk. We got some lead there. Let's get that. What do we got? 783. Let's get some lead. Anything in here with plastic? No. Alright, that vendor sucks. That vendor sucks ors. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I want to jump down and run down to my favorite spot. Okay, so I'm going to get on the railroad tracks here. Hopefully I'm aiming in the right direction. I'm going to run down the way here and try to find my spot. Go ahead and make sure I've got my weapon ready. I've got a shotty going right now. Oh, I'm going to turn my sound back up again. Now, I turned my sound off because those vendors are just obnoxious. They are obnoxiously loud. Also, I have a tendency to burn all my action points because I hate walking slow. I hate walking. This is walking slow to me right here. I like to just burn my action points running. So I usually end up not having any action points when I'm in battle, which is kind of funny. These things you hear right now. Thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Solo Soldier and also Mr. Michael. Thank you so much. Those things right there, those locusts or whatever the name of those things are, they have those here in Tennessee, and they are obnoxious. I'm sorry, they are really annoying. Some people really like it, or like that sound, and some people, it just triggers me every time I have to sit outside and listen to those things. Just go to town for hours on end. Outside. They're obnoxious. And they're usually really, really loud. There we go. There you go. They just sit out there and make that noise. But it kind of reminds me of the South when I hear that noise every time. Running, running, running. Now, I'm a big fan of running along the railroad tracks. I find they're fairly easy to run along. Sometimes you'll get ganked by stuff. But we're just kind of running along here till we find our way back. Jazz Sand say you wanted to do anything in chat, let me know. Again, we're going to go for about an hour in here. And then we'll switch over to some Xbox, and then we'll check in on our PC one. Maybe do a little bit of cash run. There we go. Wata! Yes, water. Have a little bit water. Oh, we should be grabbing resources. I hear somebody behind me, too. Running around. Running around. Well, Jazz says if you could hear me, since he's not in Discord. See, now one of the problems with no voice chat is it's hard to communicate with your peeps. So, if you guys are not in Discord, I'm not going to be able to hear you. Not going to be able to hear you, and I do not do in-game sound. For obvious reasons, because I'm streaming live, and I don't want any people coming in being rude. Which I've actually had in the past before. here in 76 when I couldn't mute it. It wouldn't let me mute the in-game sound, which was a bummer. Alright, I feel like this is going a lot further than... No, we're getting there. We're getting there. So basically all the railroad tracks, by the way, lead to railroad stations, obviously. And those railroad stations are where most of the vendors are. What you shooting me for? Not doing nothing. Shooting at me for no reason. I'm just running by. Alright, so again, this is one of my favorite spots because there's a good amount of water here, a lot of flat space, and it's literally right next to the vendor. It's right next to town as well, next to the power station. Really fantastic spot to have your base. I'm going to go ahead, gather that, and we're going to go ahead and we discovered Charleston. There we go. Now we can jump here whenever we want. And I'm going to go ahead, go into my Pip-Boy. Then I'm going to go ahead and choose Move Camp right there with the L1. And then I'm just literally just going to drop it right there. Very nice. Now, one of my favorite parts of the game is the fact that you can, of course, build like you can in Fallout 4, but it stores it in a blueprint, which is just awesome. So right there, you can see it's set to stored. So I can go ahead and just drop my base. Though it's kind of hard to see where you're dropping it. Go ahead and just drop it right there, and then we'll put our kill box. Yeah, let's put it up here. Let's say right there, and then we'll go ahead. There's Jazz Hands backing me up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and build like so. Again, watch how much more I can do than I could before. It's pretty epic. And then razor grain. Our tomatoes. That we no longer need, so we can hit square to scrap it. Scrap. Now, another thing about this game is it doesn't pause. So it can be quite annoying. Like when you're focused on something else, like this over here, you can hear some shooting going on over there. Looks like super mutants coming in. So you're over here building, and all of a sudden super mutants come in. Want to get around. Stem pack going on. Wow, a lot of them. Oh, I need to run away. I need to run away. Where's my stem packs? Come on, stemmies. Let's go, baby. Jazz Sands over there just napping. Alright, now what I'm going to try to do is just lead him around the corner here. Try to get my I should have turned my turrets around the other way. Wow, it's 4 of them. Oh, great. I got no weapon. Stop it. Wrong button. Alright, so what I did is I kind of led him around that way so I could get up here. Alright, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Jump. There we go. Led him over that way. Brought him out in the open. I was going to drag him back to my thing, but it looks like they took out my turrets here. So I've got to repair those for next time. Now, the basic turrets kind of suck. They sucked in Fallout 4, too. But Jazz can, of course, have my back there. Ooh, free loot. You definitely want to have some defenses in your base because this is kind of, when you put your base down, it's almost like it detects that you put your base down and then generates mobs to try to come and kill you. So watch out for that. Very, very important. Also good to have someone backing you up. I would have probably been dead there. Had I not been able to go back to my base. I can also click the thing at the bottom, by the way. At the bottom of my base that I put down. It's a wind noise. At the bottom of my base to put down to just auto repair everything. this right here, my little camp thing. I can go right there and say repair all structures, so I don't have to actually run up there and do it. Could have done that as well if I have the resources. There we go. And that can be a little bit annoying because, you know, you're just establishing your base. You may not have your turrets in yet and all that kind of stuff. I feel like I need to turn this around the other way. Now, another thing it doesn't allow you to do is pick up multiple items at the same time, which is a bit tough. So, what we got to do, go out of there, is kind of figure out how we're going to switch this, right? You can store some stuff in there. Can we store this whole thing? Store. No, we can't store the whole thing. All right, so let's see. Let's try to hold the blueprint. Cancel. Let's hold the blueprint. And then we're going to write one to grow. Write one to grow. Grow, grow, grow. We're not getting that over there. Then we're going to select. And we can't do anything else. Alright, so you would want to basically select it and go from there. Now, in the previous, in Fallout 4, you could hold down E to interact with it, and then you would get the whole rest of the stuff. So we can go in and we can say edit. And we can hold down the edit, but it just goes into blueprint mode. So basically, if you wanted to fix this, you'd have to basically rebuild it in the other direction, or I could just basically go in and re-put this down. Now, if I re-put that down again, of course, then I will end up putting all this down. So what you'd want to do is, of course, integrate this into your base. And that's what I'm going to do next, is basically integrate this all together. So if I do need to move it, it'll all be together. All right, so we're going to go ahead and store this there. We're going to store this. Cancel. Store that. Again, they made it so you can make a lot bigger base now, which is pretty cool. And we're going to take all this stuff back out. And just store it. Oh, we're going to take out the sides first. And take a lot more effort on console, I find, because you gotta press a whole bunch of buttons just to do stuff that seems a lot easier on PC. But hey, console is what you got. That's what I go with. Okay, there we go. So now what we did is we individually stored each and every piece instead of storing it all as one item. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up here. Now, I actually kind of don't like those. I'm gonna actually go with something else here. Where is our floors? There we go. I would rather go with the solid ones myself. Something along this line. Here. Let's go with that. And we're going to make something similar to what I have from before. We're going to use what we have already. I kind of feel like I'm going to put my base this way this time. Over the top of the water. And then, let's see. All we got are these right here. So we're going to scrap these. Now, if you leave these in here, they will take up your space of your camp, even when you're not using them. So I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to get rid of these half walls. Another cool thing is you don't have to put these down either. You don't have to put them down to scrap them. You can just sit there and just scrap them by hitting this the square. And then it says scrap, you hit X.
Ah, the time-honored tradition of looting.
There you go. That's right. I like me some looting. What's up? Rotisserie reload. There you go. There you go. All right. Cancades, not really. Kiz, can we do your quest from Jazz at Kismet? Not really. Can we do your quest? Yes, we'll do my quest in a moment. Sounds good. Let's see. Just woke up, so a little sleep with my coffee. Fix it soon. There you go, Specimen. Get that coffee. Sometimes I am focused on stream. Sometimes I am chatting and trying to do stuff. You don't need to try to get my attention, by the way. My mods, if it's really something urgent, my mods will get me, but I always come back to my chat eventually. Of course, you can make it super easy. I'm knocking over my darn light back here. Every time I move, this darn light gets knocked. And then now it's going to be obnoxious. Darn light. Of course, I've abused this light. I've knocked it over like 1,000 times. Yeah, so you don't need to try to get my attention over and over in the chat. But I do appreciate you trying to help out. But, yeah, I've used my name, Kiz or Kismet. It'll highlight in red. I'll know you're talking directly to me in the chat. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going this way, and we're going to start with some floors. Let's go ahead and exit. And just relearning the commands every single time is tough. We still got to get an outfit for my dude as well. Now, I think your base of operations, when you get in the game, for me anyway, is incredibly vital. Upper floors cannot be... What is this? Is this a roof? This is floor. Upper floors cannot be snapped onto stairs to create... Can be snapped on the stairs. Selected item is floating. Oh, there we go. Just got to get it at the right angle. All right, we're just going to make something simple. We're not going to do any really super fancy base stuff. Now, it does this really weird half jump, which is great if you want it, but sucks if you don't. So you got to switch into modify. You got to edit. Nope. Nope. Okay. Switch to edit. Not switching. Well, let's exit. Where's toggle left 3? Trying to switch to modify. There we go. Switch to modify. There we go. Okay. That's what I'm looking for there. So I can grab that, readjust that. Now, this kind of drives me crazy if it's not going in the right direction. Sometimes it's kind of weird how it's almost like it's on top of another one. Weird. Yeah, really awkward with the controller. Awkward, but we'll get it figured out. No, it's just one. It's because I'm trying to put another one down. Okay, there we go. Alright, just something simple, right? Something simple. And then we'll go back to stored. Always should be going back to stored so that you can see what you have already done. So you can use that instead. Again, this is just me being awkward because I have not used the console in a while. Okay, there we go. So we got the wall in there. We've got our door in there. There we go. And then we're going to go to walls. Switch to this. Oh, actually, we should... Hold on. We should store this again, but we're not going to scrap it. We're just going to store it. So we're going to store and then store again. There we go. And then we're going to go through the walls and we're going to make that into a window. Because you might as well put a window in, I think. You're going to put a wall in, you might as well put a window in. And then if there's anything out there messing with you, you can go ahead and shoot it in the face. Now, one of my favorite parts is, thanks so much, Big Viking Mitch, for showing that follow love. Also, Shlomo Rab coming in and just me with the biddies as well. Thank you so much for those 10 biddies. Appreciate that. One of the things I really love about the system is the fact that you can switch the item, right? That you have multiple things of the same item. I just wish there was more of that particular item, right? That you had a lot more variety to start. Though you can buy a lot of stuff later on. Oop, I just did it again. Oops, I did it again. All right, let's store it. And just store, not scrap. Back in the wall again. Back to the thing here. Again, this is definitely more awkward. All right. We're just creating a basic base. Let's see if we've got any roof items. We have no roof items. All right, so we'll go ahead and just put a simple roof in. I'm not going to spend a lot of time building, but I got to at least set up my basic base here on PS4. There we go. So I have a place to go back to. Okay. And now we need all the basic stuff here. We need to probably take out stored stuff. And we'll put this out. And again, you can change it to whatever you want, right? I don't like these other two. I think they're as ugly as can be. This one we'll probably be using a lot, so we'll put that one right there. Stash, be using that a lot. Let's just go ahead and put it right here. And you're like, Kismet, why'd you put a door on that side? I know you're thinking that. I know you're thinking, Kismet, why is there a door? I'll show you in just a second. Rotate. I really love the build system in 76. They've done a great job of improving the Fallout 4. Now, I've done a lot Fallout 4 building, which I really like. There we go. And then, of course, we're going to need some turret action out here. We can't see it, but right there, we're going to put that down. Actually, I don't really like that one, but let's see. Let's go out of here. Let's exit. Open the door. Yeah, not a big fan of that one. Not a big fan. All right, trying to just be less awkward doing this. There we go. And then we go up here, and we can switch it to a solid one. And we can also go in a little bit of that. And then now we've got a little pedestal for our turret. Doesn't really matter which way we aim it, because it is going to fire in 360 degrees if it has the ability to. And we'll just put it down there just in case we get some more unwanted visitors. Now, again, I could go through and spend a lot of time building stuff. But we're just going to build just some basic stuff here, just to defend ourselves a little bit. And then out of the thing, close the door. Alright, so we've got some basic ones. Now, the reason why I have a door here is so I can run over there, though you do want to put a new door in. Otherwise, what will happen is you'll just be getting shot in the back the whole time, which is not good. Not the good. Okay, so we got under stored, we have no more stored items, so we're good there. And then under recent, we want to go ahead and put a door down. I really like the recent function. There we go. So that door will help us a little bit, but they can actually shoot you through that door if they hit you the right way. But at least you have a little bit of protection there about getting shot. Now, I need to get out of here, and of course, the second I need to get to right there, that's when it goes there. I mean, it's just so funny. It's so funny that happens. All right. And then we're going to go in there. We're going to modify, repair our stuff here. We're still on our tidy-whities. We got to fix that. But my shotgun got broken. Now, one of the things that happens a lot is that your stuff gets broken. And they've kind of made it where you have to go into a sub-menu now, and then you go to Workbench Repair, but I have no aluminum, so I'll be not repairing that at this point. Anything else we need to repair? Let's see. This, we're good. Cancel. Want to back up. Switch to modify. There we go. Let's see. It's triangle and then square. Again, aluminum there. Exit. Okay. See, now I don't have the resources to fix my weapon, so I can either go buy the resources or I can scavenge for them. No, typically I'll go around and scavenge, but we're gonna go ahead and talk to the dude.
To trade.
Shush. And then we're going to go under apparel. And then just so we're not running around. So awkward. It's so awkward, the interface. It's only because I'm awkward at the console. I'm trying to get the switch over there. I'm going to buy some road leathers. Like that. And then we can go ahead and put some road leathers on. I accidentally sold my 76 suit. And I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons today. All right. No. Get in here. I feel like I just used the side thing. Okay, road leathers, and then we're going to go ahead and view the road leathers, right? There we go. Oh, I got to level up too. Oh, I got to inspect it. Now we got to inspect it. All right, so we're going to change our view back. Inspect it. Rename it. There we go. And then, let's see, left one. This is like a whole complicated procedure on console. Now again, if you're used to console, this will go a lot faster. There we go. So I just want to make sure that it doesn't get mixed in with the rest of my stuff, because I accidentally just got rid of my 76 thing. I'm now in road leathers. There we go. Looking much better. Looking much better. Okay, so I got that fixed. Someone's calling me to go to them. Don't do that, Jazz Hands, if you don't mind. Because there's always somebody who says, you know, run over here, come over here, get this thing. Or maybe he's going to give me some aluminum or that kind of stuff. I appreciate it, but But again, you know how I don't like to be fast-tracked. I don't like to be fast-tracked. Now, we've got some cash. I got 589 things, so I can go ahead and just buy some aluminum here. Bam. And mods and whatnot. Let's see. I just kind of feel like buying some ammo at this point. Let's just go ahead and buy some 10 millimeter. We've got some... Oh, we got to look at our plans, too. A lot of stuff in this game. A lot of the stuff in here. Okay, this goes here. That's doing favorites. Let's press the button over here. Okay, and I can also use this. Okay. I forgot what I was doing now. That's how fast my attention span goes. Let's see. I'm going to go over here and fix my weapon. Again, I'll have the sound off here for a minute because I'm going to go back and forth from the vendor. And door open. Oh, it's going to do plans. That's what it was. And then now back over here is because I got the aluminum. And I can go ahead and modify repair. Right over here into my shotgun. Inspect repair. Workbench repair. And there we go. So, again, the reason why I don't like to be fast-tracked is because there's all this kind of adventure that happens between the fact that I need aluminum and then I need to get stuff repaired. And, of course, you guys get to go on that journey as well. Big Mitch coming in. So much for me pressing the follow button, working the other night. Thanks for the raid the other night. But you're welcome, Big Viking Merch. Congratulations on the 200 followers. I remember when I had 200 followers back in the day. I love to help other streamers, so thanks for coming in, showing the love here in my stream. We do have lots of fun in here. We play lots of Fallout 76. We do also play other games, Astroneer, survival games, fantasy games, space games, you name it. All sorts of fun stuff. Right now on PS4, just trying to get my stuff repaired. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And then over here, we'll also get this repaired as well. Bam, and then repair. Okay. Now, one of the things I did to learn... Uh-oh. Someone's shooting off a nuke. Where are they shooting off? I bet you the White Spring. Is it the White Spring, or is it the... Nope. Going for the, see, I haven't even killed the queen yet. And I can tell you, this is the queen spot right there. And then up here is the White Spring, where everybody also nukes quite often in game, which is pretty funny. Pretty funny. Okay, so we got that done. So we had to get some of the basics out of the way just to try to get things going. And look how it doesn't actually rain in your house anymore, which is pretty nice. In Fallout 4, it does rain in your house quite often. There we go. So we're not anywhere close to that nuke, so that's good. And let's go ahead and learn our plans here. Now, once I know a plan like this, I'll go ahead and then take these plans again. Woo. Take these plans, and I will put them in over here. And I like to put them right here in this cash register here. So I'll transfer. And if anybody needs these plans, I'll just put them right in there. There we go. Very nice. And then we're ready for a level up. Now, when you're doing a level up, you also want to kind of give yourself a good tactical position so you don't run into trouble. Hey, Jinx, what's up? Now, again, if you have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. You can go ahead and put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I'll know you're talking directly to me, so K-I-S or K-I-S-M-E-T. There we go. There you go. Reload. Reload. Very, very awesome. Here, Kiz. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. What else am I doing? Level up. So again, look, I haven't even done any questing at all because you got to kind of do all this basic stuff first. Now, last time I was really liking the perk because my weapons have a tendency to get destroyed a lot. Right here. This guns one. I'm going to go a little bit heavier intelligence on this character just so my guns don't break every 2 seconds. I find that's probably the most annoying thing at the very beginning of the game. Is that it will constantly be broken, all your stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Gunsmith. I've also got First Aid going up there. You can see I'm going very heavy Charisma. I typically go Charisma, Intelligence, and Strength. I do like Strength because, of course, it will help me carry more stuff. So we'll get into that later on. And speaking of stuff, how much stuff do we have on us now? 104 out of 170. That's not bad. Not bad. Okay, now we're actually going to do some quests. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the quest now that we're an hour in. We might go a little bit longer here, just so we can get at least a few quests in here. God, if I press the right buttons. Press the right buttons today. All right, optional. Find a way into Greg's mining supply. So there's a quest that we got to do, and I'm just every wrong button I'm pressing. Look at that. I am trying to tell it to go to the right. There we go. I keep pressing the buttons here instead of I got to use the controller to switch stuff. All right, so death from above. We don't care about that. It's not going to hit us. Miguel's campsite. Journey to Sutton. Graph radio. What do I feel like doing? I feel like doing the main quest line today. We need a T-fuse and a blood sample from a mole rat. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and see what we got on the thing. And Jazz Han's just going to run around with me. Again, now the reason why I'm playing on here, if you guys want to join me, I'm on PS4. We're going to be doing Xbox here next. Is just to try to help other people out. But if, you know, if they want to just chill out with me, lend a hand, I appreciate it. Let's see. So we got collect a T-fuse from there. So I think the closest thing I got here is Slocum Joe's. So I'm going to go there. Boom. They're on crew. Now, again, sometimes more people are on. Sometimes people are less on. Sometimes you're lone wandering. Sometimes you're running around with a full crew or even more than a full crew. Very, very fun. So, again, if you do want to join me, feel free to let me know. Now, if I find that Kismet has Fallout 76 right now, I left the game some months ago. Very cool, Igazar. Very cool. They have upgraded a crazy ton of stuff in-game, including lots of bug fixes, and, of course, all of this massive stuff that they've added, different quests and different updates. And, of course, they made the camp about 2 to 3 times larger. They did add 800 storage instead of 400, which eventually went to 600, now 800. A lot of content as well. So super, super awesome. They've been doing a great job of upgrading it. Now, of course, if you've run through and done everything in game, I would suggest to maybe give it another try. Oh, wrong button. My weapon out. All right, I got fist and I got this. I don't like either of that. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead. See, I'm always in the middle of something else other than actually playing the game, because you got to go in here on console and I have to switch to my fire axe. There we go. So I got a melee weapon and then my shotgun. Actually, let's go with the special. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we're going to run up here. We're going to turn our sound back on. We're going to shoot some peeps. Bye-bye. All right, taking out some bad guys. I love the running bats, though I don't need it, as you can see. I just run up and shoot him. Sounds like there's a guy up on top. Nope, I think we got him. Got him. Oh, no, he was back there. He was back there. So I like to collect everything, but it does become very, very tedious in the game to pick everything up previously, because you didn't have enough space typically for that stuff. I'm just... Oh, yeah, dead. Dead. So we're up here just ganking everybody. Oh, I gotta collect the blood sample. That's right. Collecting the blood sample for once. Now, there's a lot of sub stuff in this game where you try to hit, you try to find extra stuff in the containers. You try to find blood samples and stuff, where in this case, you gotta see, I gotta hit hit the triangle. For that, I'm just going to go ahead. You know what? I'm just going to forego a lot of this loot just so it doesn't become tedious to run around and micromanage all that stuff. Let's see. What do we got in here? 10mm round, loose screws, wood right arm, fuel tank. That actually I need. For the long run, not going to pick any of that up. I know. Kismet's been replaced with a synth. He's not picking everything up. I really care more about the junk that I'm picking up than all the other stuff. But the other stuff is money. The other stuff is you scrap it. You get mods and whatnot for that. So you definitely want to pick it up eventually, because it does help you. But it can become pretty tough. All right, I'm going this way. There we go. And let's see, where can I put my weapon away? Square. Now, I don't play on console enough, so it usually takes me like half the time just to figure out what my controls are. And once I get my controls going, then I'm good. All right, Jazz Hands, we're running across the way here toward my quest. Questing, questing, questing. There we go. Building my favorite part in games. Yeah, me too. I love to build. I'm kind of bummed about the massive restrictions that they have versus Fallout 4. Of course, they didn't implement a settlement system like they do in Fallout 4. That was a bit of a bummer. But again, this is an online game, so it can always progress. It can always upgrade and add things as they go. I enjoy playing it. It's a pretty fun game if you are into Fallout. I do also like the lore. I like to go around and figure out the lore. Somebody's got a place up here. I do also like to look at people's builds, too. That's a pretty cool little build. I'm easily distracted. Yeah, just something simple. Very nice. Beautiful view. Nice, nice. Liking it. Pretty cool. Alright, let's stay on track, though. Let's stay on track for our quest. I believe we're coming up on it here. Oh, yeah, alright. We need to go around that. We don't need to get distracted by that. Now, one thing about this game is that you get very easily distracted, right? So you're running to a destination, but there's something else there, and then you're doing that other thing for like 2 hours, and you're actually not getting any of your quests done. So I'm going to try not to do that, though I am very easily distracted by loot. By loot and epic stuff. And I could be picking up wood here as I'm running as well. Bam. All right. I don't like the quest lines, says Rumpeltilskin. Yeah, there's some of the quest lines I don't like. I don't like the Raider one that I got kind of stuck on. I also find some of the quest lines get messed up. Like it gets, you know, like I'm doing one quest line, I'm going over here and doing this other thing, and then all of a sudden I'll notice that it's no longer in my quest log. It's not that I got it done, it just like disappeared. So it's like I have to go reinitiate or something. They're probably fixing that quest through a bug fix, and it probably got lost out of my stuff. Jank! Bye-bye. Boom. I actually like this pistol. This pistol's pretty great. Reload. Who's he shooting down at? Oh, he's shooting down at someone's house. Look at that cool place for a house. Let's go take a look. It's more like house tours. Of course, Jazz Sand's backing me up over here. Look at this. Set down in there. Huh. Oh, got the purified water going. A little bit of turret action. Probably just runs in here and gets on his base like this. There we go. Standard stuff. Running a bit of power. From a small generator. Interesting. Stuff's getting shot. Now, this person has to be in-game for this to show up. Also got another entrance from the bottom edge. We can go down here and work on his big generators and whatnot. So it doesn't look like he's gotten the 100 generator yet. That one's super useful. That'd be one of the first ones I would beeline for, getting the bigger generator so you could run all of your stuff. Also, the benefit of it is it's not as loud and obnoxious as those other ones. And one of the things that happened in Fallout 4 is you would set up all those generators and they would be really, really loud. So eventually what you would do is just go in, run around the fence. You would go in and just get rid of those or place them really, really far away from your base because you don't want to listen to those generators running the whole entire time. All right. And again, you'll see me just burn my action points so I can run a little bit faster. And there we go. I enjoyed the settlement building in Fallout 4. I was hoping they would make that better. They actually made the settlement building better. I do like the settlement system in 76. It's just not as expansive as it is in Fallout 4. Plus, it doesn't have that kind of secondary purpose of not only being your base, but also you're kind of rebuilding settlements for other people to live in, and you're trying to rebuild stuff. Now, one of the things that would have been cool was to go in here with your friends and rebuild all these different locations, right? Oh, there's how to do it right there. Bye-bye. Oh, where'd he go? You're a slippery little guy, aren't you? I hear him somewhere. Shoot first, ask questions later. I love the sound in this game. It's really great. We're finding bad guys. Getting hungry. I always take out the danger first. Run this way. Take out the danger first and then come back and get all that other stuff going later. Oh, hello. They're shooting at me somewhere. Bye-bye. Now, the live bats is super useful. Oh, there's where he's hiding. Is super useful for tracking down mobs, especially on console. Because you can't kind of twitch shoot like you normally can, where you can really zero in on people with the mouse and keyboard. I typically use it just to try to find the mob, right? Because also in this game, it happens quite often where you don't even know where the mob is and it's shooting you for some random spot. It also happens in other Battle Royale games where they're just shooting you from some random direction. You're like, where they? I don't even know where the guy shot me from. Alright, grabbing a bit of loot. Since we have a weapons bench right here, we can say scrap. Scrap all junk. Watch as it goes down from 136 there. Super important thing to know is... Oh, there we go, just down by a little bit. Super important thing to know is that you can reduce your weight if you are overburdened by just scrapping that stuff. It actually goes down to its base components and gives you the ability to carry more stuff. More stuff from place to place. There's some loot back there. Alright. Okay, so we're going in there. Actually, let's scrap some of this other stuff while we're at it. Now, what I did also is I picked up a bunch of weapons. And, of course, you can see that all my weapons that I'm using are at the bottom here with Z. So we're going to go ahead and just scrap all the rest of this. Nice and easy. And see. It's all at the bottom, so it makes it super easy to get rid of all that stuff. Cancel. There we go. Super easy to get rid of that stuff. And then, of course, we got a whole bunch of mods from that as well. So let's have some dog food. We did not bring any water. That was a huge fail. Oh, well, we'll just deal with it. Alright, collect the T-fuse. Oh, that's more loot right there. Crumpled fedora. Really need to tag for search all the stuff in here. That. There's some water. Alright, let's use that water right away. There we go. Now, later on, when you get lots of resources, and of course, I could have spent more time building up food and water and all that. Actually, it's fairly easy once you get it down. There we go. Fairly easy once you get it down to do food and water and all of that, especially if you just go collect a bunch of razor grain like I've shown before. And then you can make tons and tons of razor grain soup and then just be styling. Yeah, I mean, you are just so styling. And log in, make a bunch of razor grain soup, and then just run around and utilize that. Is he actually shooting something, or is he just shooting? What are you shooting at? I think maybe he's trying to get my attention. Trying to get my attention. I hear him walking up there. Oh, look at this. Cool. Duct tape. Oh, some patterns. Metal legs. I don't know how real useful a lot of these patterns are. Oh, somebody's down here drilling. Huh. There's somebody else up there shooting. Alright, let's go down in the mines. Wow, look at this place. Look at this loot. There's some food there. Now, they did add a feature which turns off all the radios, which is super useful. Oh, wow. That guy got hit with a pickaxe in the chest. Or that lady. Ouch. Get a shotgun and everything. Still got... Now, normally I would do the storyline and whatnot if I'm on PC. I'll go through and do the storyline. But I typically don't. When I'm on the other systems. I'm just sitting here trying to do questing. Oh, look, we got a brew station. Cool. Cool. What can we brew? What we got? Some beer. Some spirits. And some wines. Alright, cool. I haven't even got that yet on my thing yet, which is kind of funny. Okay. Definitely shooting over here. It's starting to get annoying. I'm gonna go over here and blast them. Be up on top. Sounds like it's over this way, up on top. Oh, he's got that mutation where he can jump. There he is. Not on top. Worked his way back down. Alright. Let's see, what else? Collect a blood sample from mole rat from a wolf. Install the type T fuse. Alright, now we need to go find all this other stuff. Way down here. So we got a wolf there. And where's our mole rat? It'll show you little circles on where you can find... Oops, too much zoom action. On where you can find various different stuff. I guess I only see the wolf for right now, so we'll jump down there. And let's see, what do we got? The closest, the medical center. Alright, we're going to jump to the medical center, jazz hands. Gonna jump down there. There we go. I was hoping it'd be better. Yeah, they actually increased it. I like the fact that you can switch the walls. You got it in one piece as opposed to it being separate pieces. Where you have, like, you can take the wall, you can make it into a door, you can make it into a window. I really, really like that. I think that's a much improved system. I love the perk system is incredibly great. The sound direction is really, really good. All of that is really well done. Some of the storylines are okay. A lot of the storylines, of course, are very based on the terminals and that kind of stuff because it is a prequel before the other Fallouts. So there is no people. It's like, it's not like Star Trek where you go where no man has gone before and then everybody's there, right? Tons of people. Cheryl. That's a long load time there, brah. Load time. Bam. All right. So again, we're playing on PS4 right now. We're going to play on Xbox here. Let's see, in about 10 minutes. We'll go do this for about 10 more minutes and get it going. All right. So don't get distracted by the points here. I'm going to try to just go toward my quest action. And this is one of your primary quests. Make sure I'm aiming in the right direction. Sometimes what it does is because you're on one quest, it actually aims you in like 3 different directions. Even though you only have one quest up. It's good to check your direction. Again, we're looking for a blood sample from a wolf. What's up, Dr. Brony? Dr. Brony. Overseer scouted ahead. Finder logs. Okay. I'm finding the Overseer's logs. First, I'm looking for a wolf. I'm looking for a wolf, and I'm really far away from it. I don't know about you, but this always creeps me out in any Fallout. When you come into a town, there's nothing there. Nobody there, nothing going on. I always feel like stuff's going to just gank me at some point. So you're taking... By the way, there's a whole deep storyline of the game, by the way. The main storyline's pretty good. This kind of a Scorch storyline. You figure out where the Scorch come from. You also figure out how bottle caps started. How they started getting used. Way back in the day, here in the in 76. So, for you lore peeps like me, you can find cool stuff out. And you're like, well, Kismet, where's it at? I'm like, I'm not going to tell you. You have to go find it. That's part of the fun. Part of the fun is discovering that stuff as you go along, which I think is really great. I like to read it typically on PC. I will read. Oh, there we go. Tons of feet. Some to the right. There we go. Now, I really find that the shotgun is pretty weak at the beginning. Unless you have your perk. I think it's actually better to use a melee weapon, like a fire axe. Early on. So I'm going to switch over to my fire axe. See if that helps me out a bit better. All right. Oh, I got to click on the thing again. See, I'm really bad about clicking on the thing. I think it's better if it's just a drop as opposed to having to remember to click the collect blood sample thing. I think it'd be better if it was just a drop like it is in previous versions. All right. So we got that one. And let's see. So we can get this done before we run out of time here on PS4. Mole rat, where you at? I know there's some right back in Flatwoods here. Yeah, at the top of Flatwoods. Kind of out the side of town. But it's trying to tell me a very specific spot, but I don't see it. Usually it'll have like a little circle there. It's getting nuked again, really? Or it's already nuked? Again, I see lots of people playing, by the way. People are like, Kismet, nobody's playing that game. Oh, yeah, there's tons of people playing. There are just tons. Every time I log in, you can see there's just people across. There it is! Ah, wow, right by my little base. All right, cool. Let's go right there. Let's go over there. Let's get her done. Blonky Blanc coming in and says, hey, kids, you rock. Hello. Thank you for coming in. I see you got the nerdy netty stuff going on in there. Look at that cool little Pippo dag. Or dab. Sounds like a squirrel or something. Oh, that's a cool hype one, too. I like that one, too. I love emotes. Emotes are awesome. Blair and Fine says, food and water. Yeah, I mean, you need a lot of food and water lately. Man, the load times on PS4, bro. The load times, right? What's up with this? I have a really fast connection too. I have my PS4 is plugged in direct Ethernet. Oh, I hear my turrets going off. What are they shooting at? Now, one of the problems when you're loading is that stuff can hit you while you're loading and you can't hit it, which kind of sucks. But all right. So we're going this way. We could have done some water, too. Let's go and see what we got. I'll have some Instamash while I'm at it, some pork and beans. I don't know, do I got lead belly on this one? Again, one of my favorite things is the perk system. The perk system is phenomenally done. Once this is like this, it should always be like this. It's pretty awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have my lead belly yet. Okay, so I'm going in this direction, trying to get this going. We got 5 minutes. All right, let's go. Let's go. Now, there's also camps and stuff that you can take over. Like, you can take over the power plant and all of that. I find a settlement system would have been better than the camp. Kind of like, you know, it's kind of like a battle zone where you take over it, and then other people come and try to take it from you. I think they missed a bit of the premise of Fallout 4, which is basically the exploration, and then, of course, going and doing stuff. Because the game is mainly solo in all the other versions, but in this version, they tried to add PvP and all of that stuff to it. I think they should have, right from the very beginning, had it separate, or work on the multiplayer part of it first, and then add a PvP later. I think kind of doing PvP... kind of detracted from the main part of the game. Personally. That's just me. Look at that. See, it one-shots with a melee weapon. If you're having trouble killing stuff, melee weapons are the way to go. Well, we can hit them. I find you do a lot more damage with those melee weapons. Alright, it's getting rowdy up in here. Of course, when you do need a ranged weapon, bad ranged weapon. Good ranged weapon. All right. Headshot. Anybody else? Right over there. And over here somewhere. There we go. What was that? I hear that. That makes me want to think that it's that works. I think it's one of those super mutants gonna blow me up. Like, instantly triggers. These suckers are up there. You guys, tons of them up there. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I got all day. Grabbing all the loot, though. Whoa, look out. Stuff blowing up. Alright. I don't have to kill all these guys if I don't want to. Load action. If it takes a second to load, I just leave it. Alright. Come on, we got to do the other thing. Alright, now I want this weapon, and then I want to go in and switch to my fire axe. So I'm going between my ranged weapon and my melee weapon. Alright. We're looking for mole rats. There they are, right there. I see them. Let's go chop them up. Whoa! Using your Pip-Boy is fantastic, or your bats is fantastic for these type of mobs. Where'd he go? He flew away. All right, we'll go get another one. Or not. Oh, great. Now, I don't have my mob. Oh, there he is in the water. Okay, collect the mole rat sample. We'll take that. Alright, we're done. How are we doing? 1 minute. Okay, cool. We gotta jump back. To the hospital. We got to install the type fuse. Cool. Now, this is one of the beginning quests. I actually like this quest. This quest is pretty great. Your emotes are great. Yeah, those are good emotes. Mine are great too. I really like mine. I have really great artists work on those for me. They turned out amazing. Amazing. Yeah, the load times on PS4 seem to be a lot longer than they. Now, again, I have 1,000 up and 1,000 down. I have fiber optic line. So if it's taking a while for me, it's really, really, really taking a while. You can only imagine any people with a slower connection. Oh. I have a PS4 Pro as well. So you can play in 4K, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, back here we are. Again, we need some water. Let's see if we've got any. We ran across some. Let's have some lager. That'll help us out a little bit. Oh, maybe some wine as well. Let's have some wine. There we go. That does count as liquids, of course. And we're going to go in here. And we're going to try to get this mission going on. Right here. Now, a lot of mobs in here, by the way. A lot of mobs in here. A lot of mobs around this area. Lots of loot. Really, really great area. Of course, you know, a great place to get stem packs and rataways and whatnot in here. But watch out when you go in here at low level. Because I'm like level 14. And I find no matter what quest I'm doing, it's always like, the mobs are 10 levels or 20 levels or 30 levels higher than me. So use that melee weapon early on, because otherwise you're going to get just absolutely owned. Because the mobs just have a tendency to just be wickedly OP. Nope. See, now, no matter which way you turn, someone always shows up behind you. What I do is I run in and I try to find a good tactical position to get into. And let them come to me instead of me going to them. Oh. I see you over here. Oh, reloaded. Big mistake. You don't want to reload when my crew's on you. Kismet, I want more machete mods. Do I craft level 1 machetes and scrap them? I don't think that works. I don't think you can craft stuff and then just scrap it to get the mods. I think you have to find other stuff. I would think that would be kind of a cheat way of doing it. A short way of doing it. I typically do not craft that much in this game. I'm not, it doesn't feel like it has like a crafting progression, right? That you can, you know, first you craft this item and then you craft the next item, and it'll be a big benefit. It really feels like there's not much benefit, to a lot of the crafting, because you just don't have enough resources first at the beginning, and then you can literally just find better stuff. Oh. You can just find better stuff, running around, so... I don't know. I don't know. That's my take on it anyway. Find my way through here. Free stuff there. Hold on. Might be getting pointed in the wrong direction again. Let's see. One of the things that I find that you need to do a lot is turn off other quests that kick on automatically. Like the Overseer's mission here. Otherwise, what it's doing is it's sending you in the wrong direction. Like, see, I turned the Overseer's thing off. I thought it was down below. Yep. So I turned that other mission off. You can see it's not pointing me to go out of the thing the whole time. Which is kind of annoying. Jump down a level. Alright, I gotta remember my way around here. Let's see, 35 in this direction. 34, 33, 28, 26. Down. It actually does a good job of pointing you in the right direction. Here we go. This looks like the right direction. And see, like, the melee weapon is just like a one-shot, right? I mean, you're shooting people with a weapon, and you gotta shoot them like 5 times, or you hit them once with the axe and you're good. Let me get me a pie. Here, look, here's the last person that tried to get the pie. Let's get it. Come on, this will be the one. This'll be the one, everybody! Or not. I've actually got one of those pies before. Here it is. Jumping down. I have gotten those pies before, one pie before in Fallout 4. But, at the very beginning of my playthrough. Oh. But never again after that. I've literally tried it hundreds and hundreds of times. Alright. Fuse is over here somewhere. I remember it was down here, I thought. Or maybe it's up there. Hold on. It was down here somewhere. Oh, in the other room. That's right. It's in the other room.
Again.
Ganked! Again, I found in my previous playthrough on PC that that the weapon, my shotgun, is just useless without having perks in the shotgun. Alright, load them blood samples. And then we'll install our T-fuse. There we go. Rad roach on me there. Alright, let's fire it up. Let's go, baby. Analyze blood samples. Alright. And we could read all that, but we're not going to. I have already read that out before on the stream before, so we're not gonna duplicate up. There we go. There we go. So we got kind of the main storyline done here, which is an ounce of protection or prevention. You go through and basically we're inoculated. Oh.
The next step is to find out if our elite anti-scorched unit, the fire breathers, are still alive. You can find them at the Charleston Fire Department. The fire breathers need to know the vaccine is ready. If they didn't make it, then you're going to need their weapons to stay alive.
All right. Now, I'm not a big fan of running along just straight through the quest line. I find that in this particular one, I take the effects down and the voice up. I'm not a big fan of turn the footsteps way down. Is that other people's footsteps? Oh, did I turn down world radios? I did. Okay. I'm not a big fan of running through the storyline, but in the main storyline, it does give you lots of benefit, right? Like you've been inoculated now against the Scorched. You then go through and do the fire breathers, which kind of weapons you up, and so on. So doing those different storylines in order of the main storyline is pretty great. There's a part, though, that is for raiders that I really, really don't like. I don't like doing stuff for raiders if I can avoid it. I like to have an option of what I can and can't do. But it does help you in the long run. And that quest was kind of wonky when I did it. So, yeah, I got to kind of have to watch out for that. Watch out for some storylines. If you kind of compare the storyline here versus Fallout 4, I think the main storyline of Fallout 4 is a lot more compelling than what I've done so far here in Fallout 76. Though, of course, the storyline of Fallout 1 and Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas is even more compelling than the Fallout 4 one, I think. In my take on it, anyway. If you agree, put a 1 in the chat. What you think is the top 3 most compelling Fallout main storylines? Throw it in the chat. I'd like to know. I'd like to know your guys' take on it. I'll get one more shot at this pie. Nope. You know if that thing doesn't grab it, you know we're not going to get it. All right. I was looking for a workbench. I thought there was a workbench in here. Where did I see that workbench? Let's wander around. Actually, I'm just going to drop stuff. I'm not going to even mess with it here on this one. Very rarely do I drop stuff, but I'm just going to go ahead and drop some of this stuff. Now, again, the thing that's going to weigh you down the most is going to be these rifles and stuff, so I'm just going to drop those. And then I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here. Back to my camp. And that's why I established my camp first, is so that I could jump back to my camp, micromanage my stuff in my camp. Big time. Big time. And again, I appreciate everybody being here in the stream. We're having lots of fun playing here on the PS4, running over. Well, way over. Way over, but we're going to go ahead and jump over here to some Xbox. I'm going to have to stealth boy here for a second to switch my internet around. We'll get it going. Get it going. So thanks to Jazz Sands for backing me up. We got the quest done. Always a good thing to go out there and, you know, forward your guide just a little bit. Super, super fun. Loading. Man, the loading is really slow. Really slow. What up, my man, says Maxie. Well, we're playing on some PS4 right now. Playing my PS4 controller. And then we're going to play on some Xbox here for just a little bit. Then we're going to play some Astroneer. It's going to be pretty fun. We're going to power up some planets. Have some fun. Open our door up. There we go. Close our door behind us so we don't get shot in the back, hopefully. We're going to scrap. Oop. Pressing the wrong buttons again. We're going to scrap. There we go. Scrap items, scrap all junk, except... There we go. And again, because you can rename now, look how easy it is for me to scrap all these weapons without accidentally hitting my weapons. My weapons are at the bottom. Super easy, because I renamed them and put a Z on it. Now, I did accidentally go a little bit too quickly earlier and accidentally got rid of my Fallout 76, or my Vault 76 stuff, but that happens. It happens. There we go. Okay, so we did that. I feel like we want to go ahead and grab some water. Now, this water is a lot easier to collect than using the pump water. So we're just going to grab a bunch of that. Like so. There we go. Weapon away. Like there's a mob shooting at my stuff. Yep, I hear him. Get off my land. Now here's something that's really annoying. See that super mutant will sit up there and just shoot at your stuff from really, really far away. Which can be really, really annoying. So you come back and your stuff is broken because your turrets aren't firing far enough. So you might want to run out here and just yank them. Come here, you. I raise your and raise your blah blah. Bye-bye. Now you want to get the harder mob, and then get the easier mob after that one. Alright. They have a tendency to spawn over here. Eventually I'll get turrets, and you can put them on the side of where the mobs are to better defend your location. Especially you get the second level turrets. The heavy turrets are always way better than those first level turrets. Those first level turrets are just junk. But I missed the Kismet positivity. Well, there you go. I've been up a while. Usually I'm not up this late anymore with the job. Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate you coming in, showing some love. Man, hey, man, I hope your job's doing great. Hope your job's doing great, doing what you love to do, or at least you're working toward doing what you love to do every day. I do enjoy playing some games. All right, we're going to call it right there. Let's go ahead and go to the menu. Again, thanks, Jazz Sands, for hanging out. Appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and quit to the main menu. Bam. All right, we got a lot done today. All right, we got organized all of our stuff. We got our camp up and going. Let's go ahead and jump back to my overseer's office real quick. All right. Okay, I'm going to go Stealth Boy for just a second while I go ahead and switch around my internet. I'll come back and we'll play on, hopefully there's not an update. We're going to go ahead and play on Xbox. You can feel free to join me. My name, Kismet, B like Bravo, P like Papa on there. Feel free to come on in. We'll help some peeps out. Let's go. Everybody, I'm back. Knocked my light again. No way, no way. All right. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to go ahead and log into some 76 here. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, no. Fallout 76 needs an update. Ah, yeah. All right, well, we'll let that run. Let that run for a second. Now, the cool thing about being me is I do have this set up where I can jump between multiple systems simultaneously, like so. So you see I've got my my mouse thing up there. So we can do a little bit of PC while we're waiting for that. I thought I'd run that earlier, but apparently it did not update the entire thing. I try to update stuff before the stream, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes it updates afterwards. So I can't let that run simultaneously. You're like, Kismet, why don't you have internet on all your stuff at one time? Well, I already have all the plugs taken up because I have 5 computers running, or 5 things running right now. All right, so we'll take a quick jaunt into the PC version while we're waiting. Boom. And again, let's check in on it. Yeah, well, it's not going to take too long. Not take too long. All right, cool. Take a couple minutes, then we'll get in there. Now, if you want to play on Xbox, now's a great time to get on there. Feel free to go ahead and jump on the Discord. And jump into the Xbox crew voice if you're not already on there. My mods will be watching that lurker chat to upgrade you guys if you need to be upgraded to play with me. So just make sure to let me know. There we go. in there in the lurker chat. Lurker chat's the topmost thing in there. And if I see some peeps in there, I'll jump into that channel. If not, I'll go ahead and stay in this channel for now. So again, this is on PC right here. Wait for it to load. There we go. Now, you can also see I'm kind of in the same spot I was in before. Of course, I'm in my power armor here. I'm a bit higher level 48. You're like, Kevin, why are you not level 597? Well, I don't rush. I'm not in any gigantic hurry. I knew it was going to have issues on launch, so as all online games do. So I kind of just let it do its thing. Let them fix it up. And now that it's nice and fixed up, we're good to go. And again, base coming in here. There we go. Whoop. Nice. Oh, it loaded right in on me. Look at that. Fail. Right, now here's a way to fix that, obviously, is just to teleport. So if I can teleport to my camp or right here to Charleston Station. You just teleport out of the object if you get stuck, if you fall down into something. A lot of the times, if you're not in combat, you can go ahead and just jump out of there and you'll be just fine. No biggie. But that's funny. It loaded right when I walked by it and I got stuck inside it. Pretty funny. So there we go. Here's my current base on PC here. We've been working on a ton of stuff over here. I've got massive amount of stuff. And of course, you can see I've got some razor grain soup here. Great way to do that. And this is typically what I carry. Rataways, stem packs, and razor grain soup because it's both food and water. You might want to bring a disease cure with you as well. And I had a... I got my... Oh, I got the cryolator. I forgot. Oh, I only had one shot with the cryolator. Squirrel. Gotcha. Yeah, so I had a whole farm here. I took the farm out because I got lots of adhesive now. And really what I want to farm now is purified water so I can make that money. Currently, let's see, I've got 5,443 caps, which I've been using. I've got the sound off right now. I'm going to go to the vendor. He is really, really annoying. Let's see. Let's look in our stash. See how much purified water we have. Maybe we'll just make a little bit of cash while we're waiting. Let's see. 38. Let's go ahead and move that over. And again, now they also did a really cool thing. If you haven't been in the game in a while, they made it. Now notice over here it says 0. That is totally not correct. I can tell you that is totally incorrect. So we're going to go ahead and sell those beer bottles. Now you're going to see it's got 1383 caps. So it has 1,400 caps now on all the vendors because it combined the pool of caps across all the vendors so that you can go to any vendor and just sell all your stuff at once because it can be quite annoying to have to jump to vendor to vendor to vendor and go on a vendor run over and over and over and over again. So I love that fix. They did a fantastic job on that. So you can just literally take all your stuff, sell it, get 1,400 caps each time you log in and you're good. So we're going to go ahead and sell that off, make a little bit of cash, and let's go check on the Xbox version. Let's see if it's done yet. It is done and ready to go. Cool. Let's go. Bam. All right. Now, probably a good idea while that's loading. Switch back over here onto the PC. Now, right now, I'm using my... there we go. I'm using my awesome Elgato HD60 Pro, which is a fantastic card, by the way. Really great. Allows me, I have a switcher that switches in between there. Makes that fantastic. So I'm going to switch to desktop. You don't want to stay in game, as I learned my mistake in Stardew Valley. You don't want to stay in game in the background while you're doing something else. So, okay, here we are. So now we're on Xbox. And again, I play on all 3 platforms. I'm hardcore. What can I say? I am hardcore. All right, so who wants to play? Come on in. We're going to jump in, everybody. If you haven't already added me to friends, again, my name in-game, Kismet, B like Bravo, P like Papa, Kismet BP. If you are enjoying the stream, also consider hitting that follow button right up there at the top. If you're really enjoying, you like Fallout or space games or RPG games or whatever it is, considering hitting that subscribe button. It does help the stream a lot. And of course, don't forget that you can use your Amazon Prime to become a Twitch Prime as well. Let's go into adventure mode. Now you might be like, Kismet, have you played the PvP mode? No, not at all. I have zero interest in playing PvP Fallout. I do like PvP from time to time, but Fallout for me is that kind of RPG adventure, right, that you're going on. You're like, okay, what's around that corner? What's up on that thing? What's going on with the storyline, right? That deep kind of interaction you have with other people and with NPCs along the way, or with terminals, or with found quests and that kind of stuff. You're going along and you're experiencing all of that stuff as you go along. And then, of course, it has such a wide variety of different things that you can do. You have basically your choice. So you can go over here and do that thing, or you go over here and do this, or you can work on your base, or you can do whatever. That's the part that I like the most about the Fallout series, is that you also have, like, gray choices, as I like to call them, right? No matter which one you choose, it's probably going to end poorly, but you got to choose which one is the most best, right? The one that best fits your character's storyline. Oh, I'm mutated. I'm mutated up there. All right. Turn my sound up. There we go. Ooh, look at that load time. All right. Always give it a few seconds to load, because it does take a while on console. All right. But once it's loaded, you're off and running. Well, once my base is loaded. All right. So same thing over here. Right? So we got to go in. Let's check our items. Let's go in. Let's see. Same thing. Inspect, repair. Right stick. While everybody's getting in here, I'm going to just rename a little bit. How do I do it? Left button. That's capital. I would think that would be backtrack. Oh, it is backtrack. Okay. Z. Oh, this is space with Y. Special character is left trigger. Yes, okay. Again, I mean, this just takes... Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. This one. And then Y space. And then this to enter. There we go. All right, so same thing. See, I take that and I can drop it down to the bottom. So it's not being blocked. But I'm not going to do a lot of that right now. Oh, there we go. Walt the Cat coming in. Let's get him going on. Walt the Cat. Press and hold the thing for the accept team invite. Boom! There we go. Walt the Cat in. Whoa, level 90, bro. Level 90. All right, Walt the Cat, what you want to do, man? Let me jump in with you guys. Say hello. Hey, guys. How you doing tonight? Echo.
Hey, Kismet, what's up?
Oh, your mic's got a bit of an echo.
Am I coming in clear?
Yeah, it's like your mic's open, though. You got to turn it off, boss. Yeah, I don't know. I should have edited that channel. So you can't. See, I turn off use voice activity. Must use push to talk in this channel. There we go. Yeah, you want to make sure it doesn't cycle back in there. Otherwise, you hear that echo, right? So he hears me, and it cycles back in. All right, scrap items. I keep hitting the wrong button.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. All right, cool. Well, what do you guys want to do? Let's see. Who wants to get the help tonight? El Fuzzy Nuts or Walt the Cat? Let me know in the chat. Or in voice chat. Let's see. This looks not as fun as PC. It's just fun. If you only got console, it's just a little bit more difficult to kind of function. But once you get it down, it takes just as much time. I'm just really awkward because I don't really typically play on console. But there we go. Okay. I was doing something. Repairing. That's right. Now, the first thing I always think of when I get in game is repair. Repair your stuff. Right? So I want to go in, repair my weapons. Again, I haven't been playing much on here, so I probably don't have enough. Workbench repair. Yeah, aluminum again. Okay. Exit. We're right here at the very beginning. Active starter. I think I'm even lower level on this guy. I'm level 13. I'm level 14 in the other one. Again, now you could grind out levels fairly easy in this game. You can go and be level 400 if you want. But I typically don't. I like to have it stay as a bit of a challenge, right? All right, and let me press the right buttons. Here we go. Over here. See if we can find some water. Oh, we got some purified water on us. Awesome. All right. Wow, we actually got tons of stuff on this guy. Look at that. Nice. Tons of stuff on this duderino. Let's see. What was I coming over here for? I was going to get some looty loot. And a blood pack. This is a great place to, at the very beginning, by the way, to kind of come back here again and again. Check that as doctor box there, and then there's one over here. And if you have the perk, which I often completely forget that I am using that perk to get additional items.
Friend. If you're here to sign up, you've come to the right place.
Alright, I've got 150. I'm just going to go ahead and use it. Typically, I find that is way too expensive. It's like a waste of cash, personally, but that's just me. Alright, let's get rid of this. Speaking of cash.
While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two?
I don't keep all this stuff. Weighs me down. Weighs me down. Don't need it. Alright. Now we could go through and click everything to line everything up, but we're just going to sell this stuff.
Luck, you'll do just fine out there.
So annoying. So annoying with the robot noise. That's one of my big gripes with the game, is that when you're sitting here at the vendor, because you often will stand here for a minute or two, is that the vendor just never shuts up. He just nonstop talks the whole time you're there. Oh, that's a nice left arm there. We're going to keep that one. We got an upgrade there, maybe. Okay, there we go. So we got rid of some stuff. We got a little bit of cash back. Let's go ahead and check our cash here. We're at 251 now. My big head's in the way. 251. You might notice that I've moved as well, that I'm over here now and a little bit smaller, so I'm not overlapping all of the interface. I do like to constantly upgrade my stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and see who else we got. Let's see. Over here, RB Social. We got Walt the Cat. And El Fuzzy Nuts. Where you at, man? Where are you at, bro? I don't even see you in the game. You're offline. You are offline. Alright, well, Walt the Cat's in here. What you want to do, Walt the Cat? What you want to do, Walt the Cat? By the way, El Fuzzy Nuts, don't see you in the game yet. Thing that does help, by the way, when I'm here streaming is to get in the game before I load. Because it does help keep the streamer rolling. Good to kind of pre... By the way, if you're ever hurting for food, just come right over here, get this guy. And you go right over here and you can craft it up. Awesome opossum bacon. There we go. Tons of resources. Get them all.
Mine should be loading up soon.
Alright, awesome. Oops, I accidentally muted my game. Okay. And again, while we're at it, let's go adjust our various levels here. Audio. Here the effects are too loud. Footsteps down. There we go. I'll balance that out a little bit better. What the heck? What are you doing, Brahmin? He was like bouncing along. He was like skipping along. just know we gotta. See, I didn't kill him. It was the car that did it. I accept no responsibility. All right, so wait for the crew to get in here. Oh, I lost Walt the cat. He disappeared. And disappeared out of there. Thanos da 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 da. Mods in the chat. Mods in the chat. Thank you. Glad I stopped reading that. the second I saw that first word, I was like, all right, enough of reading that. Alright, so I'm gonna go about another, let's say about another 30 minutes. See how long it takes to get everybody in the game here. Hey there, King J, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Most use my Xbox on FIFA and Super Mega Baseball. What's your current obsession? Yeah, I'm actually really liking that MLB. That was a lot of fun. The show 19. That was we were crushing it last night, knocking those home runs out for the I think it was for the Rangers. Yeah, Texas Rangers. So there we go, having lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. I'm doing good. Looking forward to getting back into games. I've been dealing with a sinus infection. Oh, man. I was getting a lot of chronic sinus infections a while ago before I had sleep apnea vertigo, which I think actually triggered my condition to kick in even worse. Oh, that guy's a creepy guy. That guy's creepy. What the heck? Where are you going? That's a dead guy. Okay, that just happened. Ha! Okay. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Now, personally, I think you should be able to blow up the gas station thingies. I think. Let's go over here and blast some more cars while we're waiting. Alright, well. Actually, I have an even better idea. Well, since we're waiting, let's go ahead and organize our stuff. Weapons. Let's go in and inspect, rename, and just put Z, left trigger, dash Y. Oops, not doing any of that. Okay. Thought it would just replace all the names, but
I'm gonna go and fast travel you because.
All right, sounds good. Just let me know when you're over. Z, and then space, left trigger.
Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Farmhands
It's funny, you put emojis in there.
Evacuate civilians. And take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server. Again.
Z shotgun. Alright. Bam.
Begin motion
Resistance is unlawful.
Oh, I was not dead. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Which weapons? Which weapons? There we go. Come on. Okay.
Stand still. Your biological material is required.
Him or me? Gonna be him. Okay. Why are my stem packs not kicking in? Yeah, for some reason, what happens when you're using the directional is it should switch. There we go. It should switch and let you use your stem packs. For some reason, I was pressing it and it wasn't working. Probably because I was aimed at a dead mob. It happens. It happens. Okay, so traveling to me. And let's go ahead and get El Fuzzy Nuts in here. Invite the team. There he is. Got my back. Ah, look at that cool helmet he's got. That's good. That's good stuff. All right, El Fuzzy Nuts. All right, man. I'll be on year 6. Whatever you want to do, wherever you want to go. I love the emoji things in here too.
Right now we're in that fertile soil. If you want to finish it off.
All right, let's do it. I'm just gonna use my hammer again. I find that the melee weapons at the beginning work a lot better, and you don't have to make so much ammo for it either. Gotta blow that stuff up. Oh, he was a little too close. He took a lot of damage. Took a lot of damage on that one. All right. You know what, let's do our level up while we're at it too. Let's see, what does this guy got going? I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go into intelligence. I'm gonna go into gunsmith. My weapon isn't breaking every 2 seconds. Oh, I got lead belly on this guy too. All right, cool. Put the gunsmith on. Even if you got 1 level of gunsmith, it does help your weapons not to break as much. Oh no! Got a broken leg. All right, good. All right, so we're doing the advance, which is in this direction. Or this direction, whichever. All right, so El Fuzzy Nut's going to be on point. I'm going to run behind him. We're going to get into some trouble. Now, the graphics on Xbox are beautiful, by the way. Incredibly nice. Coming at you at 60 frames per second with my Elgato HD60 Pro. Very, very nice. Best card I ever had for capture. If you're looking for an awesome capture card, go show them some love over there. Go show them that love. Oh, I hear you. I hear you over here. Oh, coming in. Bam! Totally missed. He's got a hat. Got a little farmer straw hat. That's cool. I need a way better melee weapon. Way better melee weapon. I need to get me a nice, nice axe. This side. Where'd the other guy go? Over here. All right, boom. Hit the stem packs. Oh, hello. There we go. Dead. Man, he got a nice weapon. He got a nice weapon. One-shotting him. Always running out of action points.
Law-abiding citizens shall not be harmed.
There you go. There you go. Oh, he's up there. Really? Bam! Toasty, toasty. Yeah, crushing it. One of these buttons jumps. There we go.
Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone.
Hey! Hey! Watch where you're shooting at there, bro. Oh, there's a one shot. Oh, now he's getting rowdy. Maybe I should make my Xbox just a melee playthrough. Alright, now I need to stay together with my bro here to back me up and back him up in case he gets taking a lot of hits. Don't leave your wing, man. Alright, he's owned it up. Owned it up big time. Oh, that's Supervisor Danforth. Can't pick any of this loot up. I can get that, though. Alright, back we go. Maybe I'll find me a better weapon. Yeah, I like the beginning part of the game. Very, very fun. Especially when you're running with your crew. Because I think that's what the Fallout should be, Fallout 76 should be all about. Running around with your crew. Getting into trouble. A to open. And all of that. So pretty fun. Pretty fun. The gas is in big tanks below the ground. Oh, I see. The gas is underground. I see. Well, actually, it's more of a atomic stuff here, but I still think you should be able to blow it up. That's just me. And let's get the overseer thing while we're here. All right. Oh, come on in. Oh, a little delayed reaction there.
Error. Compost reserves depleted. Gathering biological material.
Alright. Hide here in the corner for a second. What else I got? Nothing. Nothing! This hammer's okay. Obviously, you want to have a much more powerful hammer than this. We gotta go down in the basement, I think it is. Remember correctly about this quest. Over here. Do something with this thing. Override settings. Locked. Data corrupted. Just hit me. Alright. See, I don't think I've ever actually finished this quest by myself, because someone always comes in and does it. Whether it's just someone random or someone that's with a group I'm with. There are some fire caps in here. Well, that's good. Let's see. Oh, it's already over. It's already done. So, it usually gets done before I get it done, and then I just get the credit for it. Alright, we got that done. Any other things you want to get done? Oh, he's checking his Pip-Boy. I like his outfit. His outfit's awesome. Sheep Squatch, outfit. He's rocking a tambourine.
You wanna do the wasted nuka shine?
Alright, yeah, let's do it.
I think I done that, but on my other plate.
Yeah, you know, the funny thing is I haven't even done it on my main character yet. I found it randomly last time I was playing on Xbox. Let's see, Nuka Shine.
Yeah, I just showed up. I think they gave it to you near the Baltic University or somewhere.
Yeah, I've totally forgotten where it was, but I'll see if I can find it here on the map. I'm not seeing it right now. Uh-huh. Where is it trying to tell me to go? I have no idea. No idea where it is. Okay, well, let's go in and let's do this instead. Let's go into Pip-Boy. Let's go into our data. Let's keep that as a favorite. Nope. There we go. Let's go into our Pip-Boy here. Let's change this. Let's take personal matters out. Miscellaneous. Take that out. There we go. And then we'll go back in again, and we'll just click this, and then we'll say right mouse button, show on map. Okay, not doing it. Okay. Showing us the thing. Read the Nuka Shine label in your inventory. Oh. Okay. Let's do that. Miscellaneous hollow notes. Nuka Shine label. There we go. At our alma mater stands a boy, gray and cold. The steps behind him are, wow, that's hard to read, are the first threshold around the right corner. Study the street just to the left is the place that we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink, but find the back door and we'll get you a drink. Okay. Okay. At our own matter, study the street just to the left of the place we meet. There you can stain your sin with ink, but find the back door and you'll get a drink. Okay, so basically a tattoo parlor is what I'm thinking. Tattoo parlor. Oh, there we go. Boom, jump into Vault-Tec. Alright, jump into the Vault-Tec University. Alright, so we're jumping up there to the Vault-Tec University and do it. I'm a fan of blowing up everything too. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun blowing stuff up. Like if you're playing something like Grand Theft Auto or something like that, you can blow up those pumps, right? I see a lot of people also accidentally crash into them too. Like they'll back up into them, or they'll hit them accidentally, or they'll be shooting somebody, and then they'll not notice that the gun the things are there, and then boom, blow up the entire gas station instead, which is pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right, we're trying to get one more quest done here, and then we'll play some Astro Near. Get into some trouble. Dee.
Heads up, responders. The food processing machines at Mama Dolce's have finally cooled down enough to work again. I've set them up to make cans of stew using the ingredient containers spread around the factory.
Okay.
Machines make a hell of a racket, so you'll probably get some unwanted guests.
Alright, so we're getting this extra event that's going on. So we're trying to
Calling
find...
all responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms. Just make sure he doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough repair work as it is.
I don't want any of that. I want that out of there. I don't want any of that right now. I want to go ahead and find the Vault-Tec University, which is right here. Which is pretty cool. Cool stuff. So we got to find a tattoo parlor. Let's go look around. So to the left. So we go here and we go to the left. Let's go this way. Oops, wrong button. I go first person. There we go. Let's switch back to our hammer. The tent's going on. What we got over here? Hey, something. Apartments. Haha, it's apartments up there. That's funny. Hard to read. Gotta blink a lot. Alright. A delicatessen here. We got a Nuka-Cola. What if it's straight left as opposed to just going around to the left? That's part of the fun. It's trying to... Oh, wait. Nope. We're real close. Ugh. Press the right buttons. Lily is right here. And the back door. It's on the other side of this. Find our way around. Through here. Oh, yeah. Huh. Okay. Saying it's right here. Alright, I feel like I'm going to go down this way. Kind of a bummer when you grab rounds and you're just like, am I really going to use those rounds? Probably not. Alright, let's get into town. Here we go. A bank. There's somebody up there. Drinking cocktails. Got a pharmacy. Delicatessen. Check out the bar first. I hear a bar. Oh, God. Let me jump. Just about swung on him. Alright, stationary books. Bakery. Slocum Joe's. Post office. There's the check-in there. Huh. Huh.
Area secure.
The pawn shop. Kind of like quests like this that make you look at stuff. Foodstuffs. Cigarettes. I think there would be a tattoo parlor of anywhere. There's the airport. Huh. To the left. At our alma mater stands a boy, gray and cold. The steps behind him are the first threshold.
Free fire zone.
I'm reading here. Trying to solve a riddle. Get out of there. Around the right corner, study the street. Just to the left. Oh, around the right corner. Alright, hold on. Let's double back. Let's double back and follow this riddle. This way. Hold on. We gotta readjust where we're coming from here. Through here. Alright, so the alma mater obviously is the Vault-Tec University. We've got the Vault Boy here. Gray and cold. The steps behind him are the first threshold. Now, he's facing that way, so this would be behind him. First threshold. Around the right corner, study the street. This side. Study the street. Just to the left is a place that we meet. Oh, at the tavern. Okay. There you can stain your skin with ink. But find the back door and we'll let you drink. On the back door. On the back door. Oh. Some of you right now are like, Kismet, it's right there. It's right there. All you gotta do is do the thing and the stuff and the thing. And I appreciate you not telling me. Oh, there's a tattoo parlor. Alright, ink is what yeah, that's what I talk about. Back door. Around the ink. Ah, there it is. See, I thought it was a tattoo parlor because obviously the ink is a dead giveaway. You can see all the kegs back here too. Alright, Big Al's tattoo parlor. Tanuka Shine. Alright, found it around the back here of the tattoo parlor. Going in. Alright, cool. We found it. Now I can do this on my main quest line. We'll have to try to remember to do that next time. Now, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. Feel free to throw it in the chat. I don't mind at all. I do like to interact here in the stream. Oh, look at all this loot. There's so much loot. Alright, little tattoo parlor area. Search for the information about s.p.e.c.i.a.l.
What was that sound? Oh, it's just my treads again.
Oh man, that's scary. Scary stuff. I don't currently see any signs for s.p.e.c.i.a.l. Closet. Symptomatic. Skip the waiting room. Get diagnosed by the push of a button. Okay. Let's see what we're looking for here. Oh, there's a IV bag over there. Alright. So search for information. Came in the front door.
My ambibulation chamber is feeling... It's feeling empty. Or is that my combobulating unit?
This is this way. Right here. It's kind of a confusing quest. Toaster. Oh, right here? No? On the wall? No idea. One of the things about these quests, too, is they don't really, they don't all flow very well. Right? Like, you're just running around, you're trying to figure the quest out. It tells you to go here. Now I'm here. What the heck I'm doing? I can check the terminal. Might be a good idea. Let's check the terminal. I'm not going to read it. Just going to jump past it. See if it pops up with anything. I mean, to be frank, struggling with unfortunate enterprise youngsters from the US have approached me with an extremely lucrative offer. They'll be leasing out our cellar for an extended period of 10 years. Okay. We found out there's a cellar somewhere. Now we got to find out where the heck the cellar is. Coming in here. Feel like it's underneath this rug.
Today's a beautiful day. The floors are green. The walls are blue.
Huh. Gonna go back out. Good. I think that that the progression in like Fallout 4 and New Vegas and whatnot, when you're doing quests, are much better kind of lined up, where it leads you from one thing to another. It doesn't make it too easy, but it actually leads you from quest to quest to quest, even with if you're just listening to the storyline or reading stuff. Where in 76 it doesn't. It's not very very elegant the way that the quests are. So if you're having trouble like I am right there, trying to figure out where the heck I'm going and what I'm doing, that happens quite often in this game. I think the quest, going step to step on the quest, could be done a bit better, I think. Hopefully they'll fix that up later. All right, so they rented out the basement. It says for me to go in here. All right, well, I got to go back in, so I don't have any other option. I've got to go in here and search for it. Sorry, I had to bail. Something had to come up. Love family surprises. No problem, Walter Cat. No problem, man. Got to do what you got to do. Now, El Fuzzy Nuts being awesome right now, waiting for me to... Oh, the s.p.e.c.i.a.l. Ah, see? He waited for me to do it. I appreciate you waiting for me to figure that out. So he waited for me to figure it out.
Yeah, I didn't want to go ahead and tell you because you know you're a stickler about spoilers. So.
Oh yeah, I like that moment. See, I like that moment where I just figured it out. Right, you go in and out, and it wasn't too obvious, but you know, at least I found it eventually there. Because you could literally just come in there and never find that. But it did say in the basement, so at least we got that part going on.
Well, where's Lois anyway? We didn't get to talk much. I'd like to tell him how swell I'm doing. Excuse me there. I could, you know, really use a hand, and you got more than just the one. Hi, I'm Bev. And BSE Ridge is the #1 alcohol quality testing robo brain in all of Appalachia. Well, this juice joint's premier drink, Nuka-Shine, is long overdue for a big quality test. Would you be a nice fella and whip me up a batch of Nuka-Shine so I can do my job, please? I do have the recipe right here, but I think I might have sorta kinda dropped part of it in the locked supply room. Dopey me!
The locked supply room, okay. And then let's unlock it. Restriction supply room. Do me my turn. As of now, the access to the risk supply room is restricted to Lewis and I only. Nuka-Shine continues to be a team effort between all appetites. I love you all, but I'm going to have to insist on this. I need you to all be professionals and understand that this is your best interest. I'm not at liberty to go into any more detail than this. Blah 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 blah. Restrictions. Biv. Here's a prototype robot to help us with Nuka-Shine initiative. Do not tell anyone about him outside of the project.
First place, old boy.
Security door control. Access granted. General details or access denied. Okay, read the Nuka-Shine ingredients list in your inventory.
Alcohol down here, or is it just me?
Ingredients. There we go. Corn, razor grain, wood, boiled water, and 1 Nuka-Cola Quantum. Find the supply room password. Well, that's going to be easy because I'm going to just super loot all the... What are we doing on time? Oh, running out. Running out of time. Going to switch over here in just a little bit. First, we're going to go ahead and grab every bit of loot. Oh, well, hello. Oh, we already got that. Already got that. Now, one of the things that I like to do is super loot everything. Now, the reason why I super loot everything is it helps me find stuff.
Empty. Or is that my combobulating unit?
Still there's stew pot. Oh, recipes.
Bestest of friends.
Mutton pie. Now, if I see stuff on the ground like that, I typically don't grab it. I'll just leave it. If I find it, then I'll typically use it. Alright, Blue Ring Station. And we'll pick up all this stuff. That was good loot. Now, also what it does is it kind of centers you when you're looting stuff. It also kind of centers you on looking at every little object. Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's just my chance.
So it really centers you on looking at every little thing as you go along. When you're looting, also helps you find a lot of stuff. You know, especially in Fallout 4, you can find Pip-Boys and magazines and whatnot by staying focused. I gotta get the feather duster. He's in there rocking that cello. Look at him go. All right. Looking for the password. All right, we'll forego some looting here. I had to be back here behind the bar. Oh. Taking that rat away. Nope, nope, nope.
My
no more,
friends they are great. Especially that lovely little brick over there.
So, I guess we can just use the quest thing that's pointing down below there.
Any drinks you need me to test?
Huh.
My reviving chamber's always open.
Huh. Well, if I was a password, where would I be? Upstairs. Aha.
99 bottles of shine on the wall. 99 bottles of shine. Take one down, drink it right down. 84 bottles of shine on the wall.
Oh my gosh. If I had to listen to that all day long, I had to get rid of it. Okay, so I don't see it up here. I don't see it down there. Find the supply room password. Oh man. I have no idea. I might just forego this quest. Come back to it next time. Hit that reception terminal again.
Today's a beautiful day. The floors are green, the walls are blue, and the sky is shining like the sun.
Don't see it, don't see it. Thing in the corner. Dirty ashtray. I know some of you are like, Kismet, it's so easy. It's right there with the thing and the thing. Again, see, I find I spend a lot of time doing this. I typically like doing this kind of stuff, questing and whatnot. But I find it a little bit tougher on console because you don't have that precision of the PC. But yeah, you can look around.
Once upon a time, there was a brain in a jar, and he lived happily ever after.
Oh, special, the Nuka Shine. To the kick, beer of the day, Pickaxe Pilsner. Drink menu. Yeah, it's pointing me out of there, so I literally just gotta walk around and look for the password. I have no idea. I would think it would be something I need to pick up, like a holotape or something. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of time. I don't see it.
Well, where's Lois anyway? We didn't get to talk much. I'd like to tell him how swell I'm doing.
I would think it wouldn't be in the same room. I would think it'd be in a different room.
My company! Well, it must be my birthday.
Not up there. Nothing I can click on. Oh, it's getting me dizzy, actually. Getting me dizzy spinning around in this room too much. Huh. Huh.
Sorry.
Cigar box. No clue. Zero clue action going on right now. I don't know. Again, this is what happens. You get into this mode and you're like, okay, where the heck is the thing? This is the way out. What's up, dude? Dude and dudette. Now, I'm sure you guys, if you already know, of course, anything's easy when you already know. Right? You're like, oh, it's right there, Kismet. It's so easy. But if you don't know, then it's not so easy because you got to wander around and look for stuff. It's not in there. It's not in here. We've already checked all of these places. We've checked down in here. Find the Nuka-Shine's missing ingredient and find it here. Now it's telling me to go outside. I'm gonna look in here. I'm looking for a holotape or something like that. I feel. Close that. Not in there. Not in the terminals. Not in the trash can. Oh, more IV bags though.
My imbibulation chamber is feeling... It's feeling empty. Or is that my combobulating unit?
Zero clue where it's at. Well, I would crouch. I can't remember. Right click. Okay, well we got some Addictol in here. But other than that, that's a big nope. I don't know. I'm just not in the zone, I guess, today. I'm not in the zone. I see zero passwords, zero things. I looked in the terminal. It's gonna be super obvious too, and I'll be like, oh wow. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. Alright, again. See, right about this point right here, I'm just like, okay, I'm over it. Because it's like, it's not obvious. It's not, one of the problems about this game, about 76, is that the quests are not elegant, right? An elegant quest should allow you to run around a little bit and then run into it and find it, right? But if you run around and you don't find it within 5-10 minutes or whatever, then the quest is just kind of lame because you're just like, what do I do? I mean, where do I go? What do I do, right? So you just run from one to the other. So maybe there's a note somewhere.
84 bottles that shine on the wall. Nuka-Shine sure did change my perspective on things. Say, didn't the world used to stay just the one color? Watch out! The coppers are coming. Gotcha!
All right. I don't know, and I just apparently cannot find it right now, and I am good. I'm good. All right. I'm just going to call it there. Don't tell me how to do it, though. Don't tell me how to do it. I'll figure it out on my main playthrough.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to call it there. Thanks, Matt. All right. Left mouse button to get the menu. Left button. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pop out of there. I'm going to go ahead and pop back into my mods channel. Okay, everybody. We're going to go ahead and jump out of there. We're going to play some Astroneer. Let's go. All right. So again, I feel that the stuff in other games are a lot more elegant than this one because I'm looking for the password. The password could be anywhere. It could be in a whole nother location for all I know. It also tells me to get the ingredients and all of that stuff, which we'll do at another time. Let's go ahead and turn that console off. And that's what we'll be done with that. And we're going to go ahead and switch over to some Astroneer and have some fun doing that. That would be one thing I hope they improve, of course, the quest lines. I do like the new quest lines that they brought in. Those are pretty good. But, again, I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to run around for the next half hour looking for that password. Just not in the mood. We'll try it out on my main playthrough because it's a little bit more awkward to play on console and try to loot everything and try to find it. But we'll try it on my main playthrough later on. And that's fun to hang out with you all. Now, maybe switching up Thursdays and switching up stuff in the future here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do a cut right here. Now, if you are watching this in the future here on my channel, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube, as well as to throw Blair and Fire's name down in the chat or down in the comments down below. So I know you made it all the way to the end of this video. And, of course, watch for the next one coming right up. We're going to play some Astroneer. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.